It may just be a maiden juvenile plate over 1,400 meters, but I can tell you this is a big moment for trainer Gavin van Zyl, who's been innovative with his thinking, getting new owners involved in the game. And this was the first horse that was syndicated, Grace Champ for Team G Racing, whose nominee is Gavin. And if you want to know a bit more about the syndicate, Gavin's going to tell us where it's affordable racing for if you want to get involved in the ownership of horses. Well done to Gav for this initiative, and this will be the first winner of many horses that are syndicated. Gav, and I've had a look at the website many times. We've chatted about the innovation, getting owners involved at a reasonable cost, and this was the first winner for the syndicate, so a proud moment for yourself and your stable.
Yeah, the syndicate's been great. It's been a wonderful innovation, and it's really going well. We're up to around about 80 people involved now. There's 11 horses, and it's growing, and we're actually now just about full. And we're going to start our second syndicate now with yearlings again.
Yes.
But the guys that have joined, we've had all the horses that have run very well. And now this is the first winner, and it's really, really exciting. One of the syndicate members in Johannesburg phoned me now. His name's Calvin, with his friends, and he said I must mention him.
Yes.
And Paul Renken was on the way here with the traffic jam, couldn't make it. But Errol Butlander, Brian Bernard, there's a lot of people. I can't mention them all. Mr. Chetty's here today with his family and his other partners. And, of course, Graham, that was the very first buyer into this horse. Graham Ellis, and he asked me if we couldn't call it Gray's Champ.
Sure.
It worked out very, very well, and well done to every one of the syndicate members. This is the beginning of a lot more to come, and yeah, we're having a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be the innovation of the future for all the trainers. Will eventually have big syndicates going, because this is the way to bring people into horse racing. As I said, I've got around about 80 people now joined up between 11 horses, and 80 people with their families, equates to about 500 people.
Yes.
And that's good for racing, and it's the smallest shares around about 200 Rand a month, all in. Purchase price, training fees, vet bills, and so for as little as 200 Rand a month, you can be an owner of a horse. And so well done to everybody, and I'm sure Anthony will say how good he feels the horse is, and then Graham will say a few words.
Before you leave us, just give us that website address again.
teamgracing.co.za.
Thanks, Gavin. Let's have a chat to Bonds before we get to Graham. You were a bit reserved at your comments about the distance, but they allowed you to dictate.
Yeah, you got to be cautious, because obviously the horse is going to get 10 furlong, and what maybe is because last time when he ran third, they went to the front and they cantered and they sprinted, and he just couldn't quicken with them, and so today the pace was on, and I was in a lovely position, and I went early on him, and he just kept galloping. He's a lovely horse. I've always liked him from the first day I sat on him, and I said to Gavin, Gavin, this is a lovely horse. I think they're going to have a lot of fun with him.
Now, you touched on the pace. MJ was in front. It seemed to have suited you. I mentioned dictator because you were sitting in the second from the pack. Yeah.
MJ went a lovely pace, and I was in a very, very good position, and I was very happy where I was. But I didn't waste time. I went early on him because I knew he's the kind of horse that you can't sit on him. He just unwinds and unwinds. Yeah, he's a lovely horse. I think they're going to have a lot of fun.
I mentioned quality, 2 from 2. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Anthony Delpes. Graham, you're going to represent the syndicate, and Grace Champ, you wanted the name, you got the name, and fantastic that Gavin has got this initiative.
Yes, it's as I say, thanks to Gavin and the stable and all the guys. It's a culmination of a dream. I mean, I was 8 years old 50 years ago in Clearwood.
Yes.
And now 50 years later, I've got a winner. So
you never owned a horse before?
Never owned first horse.
So you got to know about the syndicate, that it's affordable, let's get involved.
It's fantastic. It's an ordinary man in the street can get it. I would never have owned a horse on my own bat, my own bat.
Yes.
But thanks, Gavin, you've given us the ordinary punters, guys, get involved. It's cheap, it's affordable, and it's fun.
It's a dream.
It's a dream. 50 years it's taken me to stand in the winner's circle.
You get a badge, you go in the morning, you watch the horse, you come to the races.
Gavin guys me breakfast.
It's fantastic. I've seen you at Summerfeld.
I've seen you there.
Yeah,
yes.
But so how many horses have you got involved with now?
Well, I'm involved with 2. The other one hasn't run yet. It's a filly. It's Life at K.
Yes.
But I think she's a good filly, and I think this horse is going to go far.
Now, the thing is, you get involved and you're hoping am I getting involved in a good horse? Not, but I just want to get involved. But fantastic that the first horse in the syndicate is a horse that won so early.
Yes, and I named him too. So,
Graham, to yourself.
I'm over the moon. I'm fantastic.
Well, Graham, to yourself and your partners, hearty congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thanks very much.
A lovely moment, really a lovely moment, for Gavin with this syndicate. It's As you mentioned, it's 200 Rand a share of a horse, and you can buy a leg, you can buy a foot, you can buy a tail. Whatever it is, you're part of the ownership, and that's what happened here. A lot of guys involved with Team G Racing here, whose nominee is Gavin, and well done to all of them. Number 2, Grace Champ has come through to win it. If you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need, 2, 4, 7, and 3. Race number 2. Coming up next, race 3 will be the start of this afternoon's Pick 6.